Here's a worksheet on monopoly. Question 1, which is not a feature. Well, it's A, because there are barriers to entry in monopoly, but so this one's false. It's true that location may restrict their market power. Just because something is a monopoly in one market doesn't mean they have worldwide domination. True, no close substitute goods. True, one firm is the only supplier. In monopoly, the industry's demand curve is the firm's demand curve, since they're the only firm in the market. Monopolists face downward sloping demand curves, so they maximize profit, they have fixed costs, just like any firm might have, and they're price makers. The marginal revenue curve lies below the demand curve. Here, well, let's see, when she had a quantity, let's look at her situation. So she had 100 or 101. Her price was 20 and then 19. So her total revenue was 2,000 when there were 100 trees. And then it's 1,919 for 101 trees. So actually, when she sold the 101st tree, we don't know what happened before that, but for this tree, her revenue actually fell by $81. Her total revenue went from 2,000 down to 1919, because she got a plus 19 for selling that last tree, but a minus 100 because she had to lower the price for all those 100 trees by $1 to go from 19 down to from 20 down to 19. These next questions look at this figure. So total revenue is maximized where? At point T, because here we've produced all of the units that had positive marginal revenue. So marginal revenue is going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. As long as it's positive, then it starts to fall because it goes negative, like we see here. So here's the point of maximum total revenue. Total revenue is 0 at point X, so we didn't sell anything, we didn't make any revenue. If we go from T to R, what happens to total revenue? Well, it's going to fall, because this was the maximum point. So either way that we go, we're going to have lower marginal revenue if we go to a lower quantity or a higher quantity. This was the highest marginal revenue, so we can only go down from there. The second page has a couple of questions to solve. So here the profit maximizing quantity is 22, because we're producing where marginal revenue, marginal cost are equal. Price, we're going to go up to the demand curve, and price is $11. Total revenue, price times quantity, is 242. Total cost is 7 times 22. Average cost times quantity, and that's 154. So the profit is 88. That's the difference between total revenue and total cost. And we can also see it here. It is 6. No, sorry. We'll go from 7 to 11. So it's $4 times 22. $88 is our profit. Yeah, that's the difference between the average cost and the price of 11. To do this question here, we're going to do some calculations. So we have the demand curve, the price and quantity, so we're going to need to find total revenue and marginal revenue. And then the cost, we're going to need to find marginal cost. And then we'll be able to compare marginal revenue and marginal cost and produce all the units with marginal revenue greater than or equal to marginal cost. So total revenue here is 0, 11, 20, 27, 32, 35, 36, and 35. Marginal revenue is not defined at 0, and then the first unit, it's 11, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1, and negative 1. Total cost is the change in cost, so again, it's not defined at 0. That 5 is our fixed cost. When we produce the first unit, costs go up by 4, and then by 3, 5, 7, 10, 14, and 20. Hopefully I didn't make any math errors there. And then we want to see, well, how many should we produce? The first unit looks good because it's increasing revenue by 11, increased cost only by 4. The second unit, 9 is bigger than 3. The third unit, 7 is bigger than 5. And then the fourth unit, no. We don't want that one because it would increase revenue by 5, but it would increase cost by 7, so that would decrease our profit. So our profit maximizing quantity is 3. Our price is 9 that we get from the demand curve there. Total revenue is 27. Total cost is 17, and so profit is 10. So let me know if you have any questions about the monopoly profit maximizing and anything else.